I want to blabber on too long, and I'm gonna turn my fan. Oops, I turned it all the way up. No, fan, stop rotating. I'm gonna turn that all the way off because it messed with my audio last time. I had to denoise it significantly. That's why I sounded lower. But I don't want to blabber on too much in the beginning of the video. I've been doing that too much in my videos. But we're gonna go ahead and get into the reaction. We have a Salt content creator, a friend of Fritanga's channel, Klutzy King. I decided I'm gonna react to his video first, or just only his video. I got two other videos to react to, but I am short on time, and I just don't think I'm gonna make it. But I'm gonna listen to his thoughts.
Morning, everybody. How are y'all doing today? You know,
Doing
I was
great,
doing
Klutzy.
great, and then what had to happen? Just like 2 years
Yeah.
ago, a copyright abuser had to go ahead and ruin it. Because obviously, if you watch Frit or Heller, you know by now. But Frit recently got a copyright strike on his channel.
It's been
and
resolved,
the reason
but
is so
yeah, these videos are dated now, even mine.
unbelievably brain dead that I'm gonna request that you strap your brain cells in for dear life before I tell you. Keep in mind, brain cells between 4 and 8 years old must be riding in a booster seat. Alright, ready? So the reason this strike occurred is because Frit took some clips from a live stream from the channel known as Broken Games HDR. Now, Broken Games was hosting a live stream with several guests, and one of
The
the
Weapon
guests
Wheel
on this
podcast.
stream got so upset over the PS5 Pro that he ended up smashing his webcam on stream. Now, I'm not exactly sure what the reasons were for him getting upset because I didn't get to see Frit's video before it was taken down. Whatever, it revolved around the PS5 Pro, and Frit took a clip of that happening and made fun of it because, you know, a grown man acting like that is pretty funny. Keep in mind, Frit's video had nothing to do
believe a
with
grown
Broken
man did
Games
that.
himself. So then, Broken Games, seeing that a clip was taken from his stream, filed for a copyright strike on Frit's channel and got the
Here's a
entire
history
video taken down
of taking out people's channels. Broken Games does.
over what was like a
not taking down,
3-minute
giving
clip.
strikes.
Even though what Frit was doing absolutely constituted fair use. Not only were the clips edited, but he was also critiquing them. You can see, this is a screenshot of YouTube's 4 factors of fair use. The ones we're gonna focus on are 1 and 3. Under 1, you can see it says, courts typically focus on whether the use of copyright protected material is transformative. This means whether the user adds new expression or meaning to the original material, or whether it merely copies from the original. And then you have 3, the amount and sustainability of the portion used relative to the whole copyrighted work. Borrowing small bits of material from an original work is more likely to be considered fair use than borrowing large portions. But if what's borrowed is considered the heart of the work, sometimes even a small sampling may weigh against fair use. And then if you scroll down a little bit more, YouTube gives examples of fair use. Notice the first 2 are examples of criticism and commentary. You are absolutely allowed to take an original work, clip it, and then criticize those clips. Now, obviously, if Frit were to have, say, played the whole live stream and then after just talked about everything he disagreed with, that would be no good. But he took 3 minutes from a 4+ hour live stream, heavily edited them, and then criticized them. That falls well within fair use. But apparently, Broken Games, who I'm going to refer to as BG from now on just for simplicity, he doesn't seem to think this is true. Or at least he doesn't seem to care. Because after the strike went through, Frit put out a tweet saying, Broken Games HD has copyright struck my video and has got it taken down. And then BG quote tweeted it and said, yup, and I did it with a big old Kool-Aid smile on my face too. Don't use my content without my permission, weirdo. F you thought this was. You thought I wouldn't do nothing like you when your brother took your girl? First of all, nothing like making fun of somebody for getting cheated on when they were a minor. I see this guy's taking a page out of Xbald's book. But this just shows how ignorant this guy is. And by the way, this tweet was deleted. I think he realized that he messed up immensely. But thanks to the power of screenshots, it will be preserved forever, including in this video. But let's go ahead and talk about the sheer ignorance in this post. Don't use my content without my permission, weirdo. F you thought this was. Well, I would like to know, sir, what you thought this was, because this isn't BG's magical fantasy world where he gets to take down anybody who disagrees with him. This is real life. Fair use exists. Nobody needs permission to use your content. As long as they use it in a way that constitutes fair use, it's fair game. And again, I have to remind you, Frit didn't even criticize BG himself. He criticized a guest on the podcast who threw a temper tantrum. This guy is such a spiteful little individual. You guys can fill in the blanks in the comments. But whatever, this...
A 30-year-old man throwing a temper tantrum, not really great.
Was literally just a petty, spiteful move. Ponies hate Frit so much. And it's not just this guy.
That. Ponies just like really don't like Frit, and they're always on his Twitter.
I've seen screenshots from his Discord, and don't worry, of course we're gonna show them.
I noticed like half of his fan base is just haters.
Now, I'm not gonna read most of these out because, well, I can't read a lot of them out without getting in trouble. But notice that middle one. I'm praying Alex gets into a car wreck. These guys are actual psychopaths. God, whoever that guy was definitely killing small animals when he was a kid. These guys legitimately wish horrible deaths upon people because they criticize PlayStation. Honestly, within the next 10 years, I think being a console fanboy will officially be able to be classed as a mental illness. Because these guys are sick in the head, wishing death upon people, and just willy-nilly using the copyright system because they can. Not because they actually have a reason to. And this whole thing really does just, I mean, I was gonna say expose, but re-exposes, because we've seen it before, how broken the copyright system is. Anybody can just file a strike, and then YouTube doesn't operate off of innocent until proven guilty.
Might be a little biased because I'm a YouTuber, but that's pretty much what you're gonna be dealing with if you're a content creator.
They operate off of screw you, you're guilty because somebody said you were, now prove you're innocent. And in case you don't know, in order to counter a strike on YouTube, you have to dox yourself. You have to include your real name, your real address, your real city, country, and postcode.
Yeah, you're gonna have to dox yourself if you want to refute it on YouTube through the platform.
Your real email and your real phone number.
It's a good thing
yes,
Frit got a lawyer. I should have done that when I got a Capcom claim.
Does get sent to the person who originally struck you.
So
basically, if Frit wants to counter the strike, he has to dox himself, and then BG can just dox him on Twitter or something. You can also get a lawyer to fill it out for you, but it's just such a hassle to do that. So it's basically either you have to get a lawyer to fix something that shouldn't have been a problem in the first place, or dox yourself. And it just proves how broken the whole system is. Like, why is it not, if somebody files a strike, they have to prove that it is in fact a valid strike, and then after YouTube reviews it, then the video gets taken down. Look, I understand YouTube probably gets hundreds, if not thousands, of copyright requests per day, but the fact that somebody's livelihood and even life can be put in danger just because somebody feels like messing with them is beyond messed up. And the thing is, this is not the first time this guy has done this. This guy has a history of copyright abuse.
He's got, oh yeah, I forgot, he's got multiple offenses. I'm just reacting, so if I get caught off guard, it's because I'm reacting, not because I don't know something. Although I probably might not know something later. I don't know what I'm saying, I'm just reacting, dude.
And yet, for some reason, he's still allowed to be on the platform. As pointed out by this pinned comment on Frit's video, BG did this to another YouTuber in 2012 twice. This guy has been at this for 12 years. You know the 007 meme? This guy is 0012. 0 balls, 0 punishments, 12 years of copyright abuse. And then he did it to the same guy a third time in 2017. And you can see here, Frit sent me the re-uploads of the videos where BG was trying to explain himself. And honestly, the thing that sticks out to me the most about this whole thing is just how much of a coward this guy is. He struck Frit's video, quote tweeted him, then deleted the quote tweet. He hasn't contacted Frit offline once. He didn't bother showing up to the stream Frit did when this happened. He's like that really annoying sniper in those Call of Duty missions where he keeps killing you over and over and you can just never figure out where he is. He strikes and then he ducks for cover and tries to move on like nothing happened. Well, guess what? It's not happened.
Not with close people backing him up. That was really helpful. Even Papa Gundam got involved.
I doubt YouTube is going to take this guy down, but at least we can spread some awareness about it. I never ask for people to share videos, but I would ask you share this one, share Heller's, share Frit's, share Alex's when that one comes out. I reached out to my buddy Chris the Narc. I don't know if he's going to talk about this publicly or not, but he seems pretty interested, so we'll see what happens. Just get the word out there. This crap should not be tolerated. I don't care if you like Frit or not. I've had a lot of people in my comments say, oh, I'm not even a big fan of him, but yeah, this sucks. This goes...
Yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't matter if you don't like him. It's more about integrity than if you like someone or not.
well beyond any console war BS. This is real life now. So please, even if you don't like Frit, show him some support. He could really use it right now. His video will be in the description. As I'm recording this though, he just posted that he is lawyering up, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully it all works out. So yeah, anyway, with all that being said, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, subscribe if you want to see more. Join us tonight and every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern for Salt Streams, and I will catch you all next time.
I didn't know it was that short. I probably should have chose the, like, 13-minute one. But, yeah. It's actually a good thing, because I have other stuff to do right now. But I'm glad he made that video. When he did. It was not good. Actman recently got a strike, but they revoked that, too. Because of his... That's a whole nother thing in the podcast. I might want to cover that one. That one was funny. But, yeah, I think that's it for me, too. I don't have too much to say. Klutzy King makes great videos. I'm glad he came out to defend Frit. I defended Frit in my own video. Gara of the Rage defended Frit. And, there's one more. Sid Alpha. Sid Alpha has a video out. I don't watch Sid Alpha too much, so it was hard for me to remember. But the name's easy, so I remembered a little bit of what I was going to say. But yeah. Hopefully we all can get along in the YouTube space and this stuff doesn't happen. Frit says to go watch the Weapon Wheel podcast. I said in my video it doesn't make me want to watch his stuff just because of the kind of things he was pulling off, BG was pulling off. His personality is something, you know. I don't want to say he's a bad person because, you know, everyone's different. But he just didn't take very good actions, in my opinion, towards Frit. So, I don't know. If anything, Show Fritanga plays support. You can do whatever you want with BG's channel, like if you want to go watch it or not. I'm not going to, just because, not because I don't like the guy, even though I don't. I'm just not interested in that category of YouTube, so I don't like people sitting around talking to each other. It's kind of boring to me. I'd rather get like lore videos or something that treats my tism. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks. Side.